Hello people, welcome back to another episode of, let's just delete Twitter. In this incredible episode, we will be going over a thread that has been circulating around on probably just the most incredible app there is out there, known as Twitter. And in this thread, basically, they're trying to cancel Quackity for a bunch of stuff that he did many years ago. Before we get into the details though, if you like this video right now, you will be receiving your very own puffle. That's right, the second you like this video, a puffle will fly into your room and it will be all yours for absolutely free. Honestly, I don't know what you're waiting for. Like the video, and while you're down there, might as well subscribe too. I'm trying my hardest to hit 100,000 subscribers before the end of 2021, and you guys subscribing will seriously help me out so much in reaching that goal, and I would really appreciate it. Thank you. Also, one last thing, join the Discord, link in the pinned comments and in the description. But yeah, anyways, Twitter is just absolute trash at this point. Even though, there's some good sides to it at times, the whole canceling random people for no reason and like a 50-page thread just ruins the place as a whole. I mean, we've seen some of the most absurd cancellations on this app in previous videos on my channel. For example, we saw Carl Jacobs get canceled for literally saying hello. I can't even make that shit up. People somehow found Carl Jacobs saying hello as being super offensive. I mean, hell, we even saw the most family-friendly Dream SMP member get canceled for something he did years ago that he already apologized for. They tried to cancel BadBoyHalo. Like, seeing that they try to get BadBoyHalo canceled just shows how stupid this app truly is. Like, if that doesn't prove it to you, I don't know what else will. But today's topic is very similar to the BadBoyHalo drama, if you did already see that video. Basically, but for this one, Quackity is getting quote-unquote canceled over a ton of stuff that he said or did years ago, which, by the way, he also already apologized for. And I mean, that's just Twitter for you, I guess, at this point. Without any further ado though, let's get into this thread. So the start of this thread reads, "Thread of Quackity shit." The original thread with over 1,000 retweets, as well as the original account got removed for copyright reasons, so I'm reposting. And then they have a little warning here for slurs, racism, and ableism. The thread moves on by saying, "Heads up, a lot of Quackity stans are completely aware of the problematic shit he said, but they choose to ignore it." Now, to that, I just want to say, first off, I'm not like a Quackity stan or nothing. I barely watch his videos nowadays, but that being said, I don't hate the guy. I have nothing against him. And I'm not gonna hate him just because of some shit that he said years ago. Me personally, I'm not gonna hate him because of something that he did that long ago, which he also already apologized for and quit doing. He doesn't do any of this stuff anymore. The problem has already been solved. There's no reason for this thread to be here. But you guys will see what they're calling him out for as we move through the thread. But all of it is just a ton of old clips, like really old clips. There's no reason to call him out over these if the problem that came from these old clips was already solved and an apology was already made about all of these videos and clips. So that being said, let's move into the quote-unquote proof or reason behind them wanting Quackity canceled. So for the first reason we have, they say that this clip here is Quackity saying the N-word. So let's see then.
"Oh, did you just make good ass content? Too bad I'ma steal that without your consent."
Okay, well, that wasn't the N-word. On top of that, this video is ancient. I feel like they had to pull out a dusty VHS tape and go over to their great-grandma's VHS player and put that thing in there to find this video. And even then, this video does nothing for their case they're trying to form here. I don't even have to censor what was just said there at all. Like, that just wasn't the N-word at all. Like, that wasn't it. I get that it was like kind of close, but like, he didn't say it. And if anything, it was also a text-to-speech. Like, that wouldn't have been him saying it. So Quackity didn't say something that wasn't the N-word, but kind of sounded like it. Cancel him, right guys? Cancel him. Okay, well, anyways, moving down in the thread, the next point they make here is that Quackity used the name of someone who did a mass shooting as his name in a role-playing server, and supposedly this is him being an Incel and being offensive to women. I'll show you guys the clip, and I mean, maybe I just don't see it or something, but I know that like more than 50% of my viewers are female. So I mean, just let me know in the comments if you're a girl and this clip is offensive to you. Let's take a little poll here.
RP? Really? Really? I would call myself Elliot Rogers.
Like, comment right now, is this clip offensive to you? Do you find that offensive? I mean, it's obvious that this is just a joke. You know, I don't think Quackity hates women just because of a name he decided to use in a trolling video. You know, once again as well, this is an old clip, a really old clip, and he apologized for everything previously already. So why do we need to bring these clips back again? You know, there's no reason for it. Just this whole thread is unnecessary and will not make a change at all for anything or anyone. There's no reason for this thread. Alright, anyways, next thing in this stupid thread was another time he used that guy as a name in a video game, and basically the same thing there. I don't have anything to say on that other than what I already said. Then we have this next tweet in the thread. What's so funny about racism? And they play a clip where Quackity searches someone's name and laughs when he sees the N-word being the only thing they've posted on their page. Yeah, I just want to say that first off, this clip feels very pulled out of context. Like, I feel like something is missing here. There was definitely a reason they looked up this guy's Twitter name, and they just completely leave the reason that he looked it up out of there. Like, that part is not in there. It's just him laughing at it. I feel like he isn't laughing at the racism here. I feel like he's laughing because this person he just looked up from like, we don't even know why he looked him up, but you know, that's the only thing on that guy's Twitter. It's just that tweet. Point here is him laughing at that isn't him agreeing with that tweet. It isn't him saying that he agrees with that kind of stuff. I just don't think canceling someone over laughter is ever going to be justified in my book. Laughter doesn't show or prove anything about anyone. And this clip, once again, is missing a ton of context, I feel like. I don't know for sure. Like, I would want to see the whole clip of this video if you're trying to use it against him. Don't just show me this little part of it. It's so obvious that they're cutting something out of there. I'm telling you guys. Their next reason for why Quackity needs to be canceled is that he was mocking Asian eyes by pulling his eyelids like out. Okay, well, I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. I think everyone has pulled on their eyes before, and it's not you hating on Asians or whatever they're trying to make it seem like. I don't think someone doing that is bad. I really don't. There is no ill intention when someone is doing that at all. Like, you aren't hating on people who are Asian whenever you do that. It's not you hating on them. It's just if kids do that. Like, I remember I was probably like 4 or 5. I pulled on my eyelids back because it's not what you usually look like. It makes you look different. I don't think there's anything bad about that. Okay, I might be wrong, but that's just my personal take on it. Okay. The next tweet says this: when he was watching one of his old videos where a TTS voice says the F slur, he doesn't apologize and excuses it as it was Susan saying it, not me.
So back in the day when I used to stream, I used to post it on YouTube that I was streaming, and this was my This was so long ago. This was so long ago. Oh shit. This is so shit. I'll give you the backstory with that. That's Susan saying it.
Okay, so Quackity here typed in that word and made a text-to-speech bot say it for a meme video. He wasn't directing that word towards anyone. He wasn't using it to be offensive or to call someone out. I'm pretty sure that they're trying to use this clip to show like that he might be homophobic. And if that's the case, he's literally good friends with people who are LGBTQ+. I'm pretty confident that he doesn't hate people based on their sexuality. You know, the next tweet is about the F word again, and then they say that he was quote-unquote N-word baiting.
Reactor to this guy's videos. Here we can see a video called Quackity I a Niger and gay.
Okay, so you're trying to call out someone for not saying a word, but only pretending like they're going to say it, or something close to it. And this clip is probably the oldest clip of them all. Why are we using something from so long ago as a means to cancel somebody, especially whenever, once again, all of this was already apologized for? Like, I don't know what these people expect with bringing things back again like this. Do they want another apology? Like, like again or something? What do they think will happen whenever they post this? I don't get it. I really don't get it. All right, so their final point in this thread is that he said the quote-unquote R slur. So let me just say this. I had countless people in my comments from my BadBoyHalo video about this word, and there were plenty of people in the comments who said that they themselves have a mental disability and the word doesn't offend them at all. And on top of that, some even stated that they use the word themselves. I also am friends with a few people who have mental disabilities in real life, not even just over Discord. In real life, I'm friends with people with mental disabilities, and they use the word themselves. They use the word. They don't get offended when others use the word. Yeah, I just don't think that the word is being used in a way that should be taken offensively. People who use that word aren't targeting people with mental disabilities at all. I know in my BadBoyHalo video I said that I don't think people should be saying it, but after seeing all the comments and really like thinking about like my friends and stuff, I think that depending on the context, it's not a big deal at all. You know, people who use that word aren't targeting people with mental disabilities at all. They aren't directing the word towards them. You know, don't get me wrong, I think it is absolutely terrible if you use the word, if you're calling someone with a mental disability that word, then for sure that would be offensive and super rude. I don't think anybody should be doing that, and that's when I think that the word shouldn't be used. But having a compilation of Quackity saying it when none of the times he says it are directed at anybody at all, he's just using it to describe things, is just ridiculous. I mean, the whole thread was just ridiculous, to be honest. They end the thread by saying, "There is no apology. If you're not gonna link and apology, I will not take this excuse. You stands are so stupid." And personally, that final thing that they said actually was super offensive to me, guys, because they called people stupid. And you know, I'm not the smartest person alive. I'm not an absolute genius. And they said the S word to me? How dare they? Okay, real note though, with that last tweet in the thread, who is this person to decide if an apology is accepted from Quackity? The answer is, they don't get to decide. Anyways, that's more than enough stupid for today. Like, really, this was a long one. If you want to see some more of my videos, click on one of these thingies up on the screen. And yeah, bye.